So today I got my Labret Piercing, and I just wanted to go through, because I couldn't record it. I was going to record it for a deal that I made with a friend, and the guy was like, no, you're not recording it, so I couldn't record it. So I just thought I'd go through most common questions asked about piercings, especially in the Labret area, and how I'm feeling right now and all that stuff. So probably the most asked question about piercings, and I asked it a hell of a lot, was the pain. Of course, everyone's pain tolerance is different, but mine, it hurt. You know, of course it's going to hurt, but it's hard to explain. I'd say it's enough to make your eyes squint, and it literally lasts a second. I'm not even joking. It was like once it was there, it was gone. The clamp, a lot of people say about the clamp. Now with my one, the clamp wasn't that uncomfortable. I barely felt the clamp, so that was pretty good, really. Afterwards, as you can see, I don't know if I can zoom in on the picture or anything. You can see it's a bit red. So that's literally worst bit about it, is that it gets a bit red. And so the whole entire process was, I walked in there and we had to sign some forms, and we talked about pregnancy. Just saying I'm not pregnant. It's one of the main things they have to ask. So my mum doesn't want to see anything, so she stays at the front of the shop and I go to the back with this guy. So I sit on this like really cool bed thing. I don't even know what they're called, but they are so comfortable. It's unbelievable. And they have like a little stool that you have to stand on. If you're like my size, you're like tiny. So that's what. So I sat on that, and he was like, "Oh, do you have any other piercings?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've got 4 in my ear and all this." And he's like, "Oh yeah, that's great." And he said, "Do you have any friends who've got the similar piercings?" I'm like, "No, I've got a friend with a couple piercings, but it's no one's got a lip piercing like me. Well, lip that's got like I'm gonna do." He's like, "Right, okay." So basically, he told me the material of the bar, and he went through aftercare, which I'm gonna talk about in a second, and it was pretty much everything I need to know. I was like, "Yeah, okay, great." And he said, "Did you research the piercing?" I'm like, "Yeah, I researched everything, because I do. I like to research everything, so I want to go into the body piercing profession and tattoo profession, obviously. So that's kind of what I want to do, is what I'm basing on at the moment. So I'd obviously researched everything to do with the piercing." So he was like, "Well, that's great. I don't have to explain anything to you." So anyway, he put a disinfectant wipe on the area where my piercing is. And it doesn't hurt, doesn't sting, doesn't do anything. It's just literally just a bit cold. Then he put the clamp on, and honestly I thought the clamp would be a lot worse. I've heard horror stories about clamps, but it was fine. And he basically, before he put the clamp on, he marked it with a pen. Obviously, people that know about piercings, that's what happens. They mark it so you know what happens. And he put the clamp on, and then he literally just stuck the needle in, and it hurt. It made my eyes squint, and he was like, "Oh, you're doing really well, you're fine," and all that. And afterwards, it like just stung a little bit, but it was fine. And he gave me this little leaflet on how to do the cleaning stuff, which is literally a teaspoon of salt and warm water. And it's fine. And then later on, I decided, a bit peckish, because I hadn't really eaten anything all day, I'd go and eat a packet of crisps. Well, it was bacon fries. It was in the pub, it was the cheapest thing, whatever. Anyway, I caught my teeth on the back of the piercing, and oh my god. That was painful. And literally my dad's like, "I have no sympathy for you because you did this yourself." And I'm like, "Oh no." But anyway, it's fine. It was fine. It only lasted a couple seconds. And so then I rinsed my mouth out with salty water, just to get the basics of, well, not the base, just keep it a bit clean. So I'd had some sugar. I had a drink which had sugar in it, and obviously I don't want any sugar because it causes a film around the piercing, which I don't want. So anyway, after about, I don't know, 4 minutes, this picture was taken. About 5 minutes afterwards, maybe 4 or 5 minutes. But after a few minutes, the rash literally just completely disappeared. You couldn't see it. Literally, like, seconds after this picture was taken, it was gone. And all that's left is the ball. So I've literally just done my water solution with salt, and I put it on there, and it stings a little bit. I'm not joking, lying. I'm not gonna tell you a lie to try and comfort you, because that's what people did to my braces, and I was shit. You know, I shitted them for ages. So basically, it stings. It's kind of like when you got an ulcer and you put salty water on it. You know, it stings a little bit, but it's livable. And yeah, so that was basically it. I didn't scream at all during the thing. I did really well. Well, that's what everyone's telling me I did. Yeah, I'm eating pretty well currently. I'm getting pizza later, so that's fun. And pardon me. So yeah, it was all well done, and you know, I think that should be most of the questions answered. Currently, it's rubbing against my gum, and I'm really not looking forward to brushing my teeth tonight. But you know, it's gonna happen. I will keep this exact bar in for about 12 weeks. If things happen, I can go over there and they can change the back of the bar or the ball and all that, just to make sure that I'm comfortable and it doesn't sink into my face, because that's not what we want. But yeah, I've got 12 weeks, and then I can put a I forgot what they're called. I can put one of the invisible ones in. I'll remember what it's called in a minute. Which basically, you take the ball out and you put this little rubber head on, and literally all you see is like the hole. It just looks like a zit or, you know, spot. It looks fine. I'm probably going to be in a lot of trouble at school, but I've wanted this for ages and I've done it. I am planning on getting another one after, when I start college, about there-ish. Don't know if I can draw on it or not, but I'll probably go on. But pretty much exact opposite to where my one is now. Don't know if I can draw on it from here. Nope. But yeah, that's basically what happened. Recent videos, why I haven't put them on. So basically, with my last one, I finished off the text message thing, and basically my phone just went completely weird, and it started, well, it basically deleted the app. So I'm gonna do half that again, start chapter 2 again, and redo that again for everyone. Any other videos, any react videos, anything you want, just tell me, I'll do them. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Pretty much. Yeah, so do everything, do all the fun stuff, like, share, whatever, comment, you know, do whatever the hell you want. The Facebook link to the page should be in the description box. I know there's a couple videos that haven't done it, and I need to edit that and put that in. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I have to say. I think, I'm not sure. I'll probably just make another video saying everything else I need to do. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.